Hello neighbor, this is Curt with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at these Konig self-tensioning tire chains and see how they fit on our 2025 GMC Sierra 1500. Now our Sierra today has 265 over 65 R18 tires, and this set of tire chains, which is made to fit that size of tire, is an excellent fit on the Sierra 1500. So tire chains are going to come in really useful. You know, when you have that bad snow and ice that you just can't quite get the traction through. In fact, there are some stretches of road in the United States that will at least require you to have tire chains available to yourself if you're going to travel down that road. So having a set of these in the car that you could take with you everywhere as a just in case is never a bad idea, because even year round, chains like this can also help out in some deep mud conditions as well. So these chains are set in a diamond pattern, which means they are going to crisscross with each other going across the tire. And the reason why a diamond pattern is so helpful is because no matter where the tire is, there's always some chain contact on the road somewhere. So that's going to help you out with traction quite a bit. These are square links, which means they have a hard edge to them, which is really going to help when you're biting into that ice. And because of the size of the links, it's actually going to be a smoother ride for you as well. The thing that makes these a little bit different as far as the chain pattern is that in the middle they've got these kind of ice breakers that are going to sit right in the middle of your tire. These are going to be a tremendous help breaking up that harder ice and giving you the traction that you need to travel safely. These are also self-tensioning tire chains, which means that generally speaking on normal tire chains, as you drive on them, there are places that loosen up and you're kind of having to constantly get out, retighten and retension them just to keep a tight fit as you travel down the road. That is eliminated when you use a self-tensioning tire chain like this. Because of this system here engaging, it's going to keep constant tight pressure on it, so as you roll, if there is a bit that's loose, this is going to pick up that slack and continuously tighten the chain on your tire as you go down the road. Now, installation of these is also very simple. It doesn't require you to get under and behind the tire of the vehicle. So stick around, I'll show you exactly how we got these on. Now, before you install your tire chains onto your tires, it's always a good idea to lay them out flat and make sure you don't have any twists or kinks or tangles in the chain. If they are tire chains that you've used previously, you also want to double check to make sure that there's no damage to them as well. When you lay them down, you lay them face down like this. Now, by face down, I mean on the other side of these hooks around the cable, there's an open end. By laying it face down, I'm putting them in a position so that that open end faces away from our sidewall, therefore helping to protect the sidewalls of our tires. We're going to separate the middle section right here, and again, just making sure that everything stays pretty straight as far as, you know, no twists, kinks, or anything like that. You may notice also that I've been wearing gloves. I always recommend wearing gloves whenever you're handling tire chains. They do have some sharper edges, they can pinch you and things like that. But not only that, it's just good practice. I mean, face it, 99% of the time that you're applying tire chains while you're out and about on the road, it's going to be pretty cold conditions and you're probably going to have gloves on anyway. So not bad practice when you're putting these on and off. So with everything looking good as far as the condition of the chains goes, I am going to go ahead and just kind of feed this end of the chain around the back of the tire, making sure I keep these two sections separated. And as I do that, I'm just going to bring the one end around, work my way back, and I'll be doing the same right here. Now with that done, I'm going to go ahead and trying to drape the chain, use as much control as I can. I'm going to grab one end of my cable here. We're going to get this kind of laid up top, and I'm going to try to maintain as much control and drape as I can over on this side as well. And then I'm going to make this connection right here in the middle, just by sliding it through and closed. So with that done, I'm going to continue to kind of, you know, working my way to keep it untangled, just get this drape going for the chain here. And if you need a guide to figure out where you're at, this lighter gray chain is going to be basically what the cable is on the other side, as far as it's going to be going around the outer sidewall of these tires. So as I get this drape under control, before I continue, I'm going to go ahead and secure it to the top of my tire using these red connections here. We're just going to simply hook that through. And leave it in place. Sometimes though, if you don't have the slack, just pull on the cable back there in the back. That'll create enough slack for you to get this connection made in the front. Now that it's made, I can go ahead and move it back. That square link in the center of my chain, I want centered on the tire as much as possible. I'm just going to work my way around and just keep it steady going the whole way. Okay. So we're looking pretty good. The icebreakers are really on the center of the tire. I don't have anything in the front here coming into contact with my wheel. So I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to feed this cable with the plastic loop at the end of it, right here, down here through this mechanism here. And then I'm just going to pull on it, just get it as tight as I can. And you can hear it clicking as it hits each of these links. I think I got that about as tight as it'll allow for now. After that, I'm going to take the hook out of this cam system here, pull it down. You'll feel the tension on it as it comes down. And with the hook side facing out, I'm going to hook it in right there. Now, this is what's going to make it self-tensioning. Again, if this loosens up any as you're going down the road, this will pull against this. It might give you another click or two, just making it any tighter. But once this clicks through here, there's no way for it to back out, so it won't loosen up again. So having this constant tension on it is going to be a really nice addition to your tire chains because it's going to eliminate the need of getting in and out of the vehicle every couple of miles to double check it and to make sure that they're not loose and hitting anything inside of your wheel well. So all in all, I do think these Konig self-tensioning tire chains, just because of the quality of them, the fact that being a diamond pattern and that smaller link is going to break up ice really well, give you a lot of good control and make for a smoother ride than bigger chains would. The fact that the installation is super easy, I don't have to get under the car at all and down on my belly or my back to get it installed. And the fact that just on the front, the tensioning and everything is just going to make it really, really convenient. This would be an excellent choice for you and your GMC Sierra 1500. Now, if after watching this video you decide these are the tire chains you want to go with and you get them and you get a chance to use them, please share what you think about them in the comments below. We'd love to share your experience with our other neighbors so they can make the best decision for themselves. I'm Curt with eTrailer. Thanks for stopping by.